I've been trying to get on here to do this all day. And like most of my videos, um, it wasn't anything that I was looking, you know, to do, but it kept coming up. So I was like, you know what, boom, let me go ahead and just do this. So a lot of times you have been working on your credit. You may have had some deletions. You might have did some stuff on your credit on your own. You might have asked somebody to help you with different areas of your credit, and you're still not seeing your score move that way. So the biggest thing is, well, one, I'll give y'all a minute so y'all can get on here, and then we'll go ahead and get going. Cause I ain't got nothing but time, and it's quiet. You see how quiet it is? It's quiet. It's nice. I enjoy it. So, not sure. Actually, I'm gonna do this a different way. Share this to a couple pages. Well, y'all already know how I do. If you go on here, so Shannon, I am a realtor at Century 21 Home Team Realty, and I specialize in helping credit challenged individuals become mortgage ready. So here's the thing. I've dropped a link at the bottom to help you if you're trying to boost your credit score, if you need some help with that. So, that'll help you get where you need to be. So today what we're going to discuss is those of you who have been trying to improve your credit, you might have done some steps to improve your credit and you're still not seeing the results that you seek. So I'm going to go ahead and share this real quick, and we're going to go ahead and go. Okay. And if you guys can share this with your friends and put it on your page, that'll be awesome. So, what we're going to talk about today are those of you who may have been trying to work on items on your credit. You're not quite getting the results that you seek. So, the thing with doing your credit is your credit is going to be three parts, right? So, one part is going to be your right as a consumer, where you can dispute and correct your report, right? That's the first part, period. So if you get any changes, any updates, any corrections, whatever it might be, you have that. But the idea that most people have is, if I dispute the items on my credit, then I should see a boost in my credit score. And that's not going to always be a given. Why, Shannon? I'm happy you asked. It's not always going to be a given, excuse me, because there are times when you don't have enough items on your score to positively build your score. And it happens all the time. So a lot of times people say, well, I just want such and such account deleted from off of my account. You already know how I am with that. So I don't really need to go there. And if you don't know, you know, I'm not checking for that. You want to make sure that when you're doing your credit, that you're seeing your score move forward healthily. Okay, so you're going to make the corrections because it's something that's incorrect or something that you feel isn't right. Okay, you're going to then want to educate yourself so that you can know what it is that you need to be doing. So the way that you're supposed to properly build your credit, the way that you need to, or the steps that you need to take so that you can reach the goals that you might have for your specific thing. So you might want to buy a car. You might only need like a 620. I'm just saying, I'm just throwing a number out there. Or if you want to buy a house, you need a 640 or better. Or you might have a home and you want to refinance and you need a 700. So you want to be in mind or know what your goal range is so that you can work on that. And then from there, it's important for you to build your score. If you are not doing the steps that are necessary to actively build your score, then you can't expect to see any change. So you could get all the deletions in the world, and I say this all the time. You can get all the deletions in the world, you might not see your score move at all because you don't have any score builders there in place to build it. So, I've kind of touched on different ways that you can build your score, which would be, of course, practice using credit. you know, um, Sometimes people say, well, I don't really want to do anything with credit because I had a bad experience with it. Well, that's not going to help you build your score. You might have had a bad boyfriend or girlfriend too, but you didn't stop dating people and you didn't stop dating them. So, adjust and move along. If your credit's bad, learn what you have to do to properly build your score and then practice those steps. So, it's going to be the basics: paying your bill on time. It's going to be keeping your balance is low. It's going to be not co-signing for people who you think are going to default or people who have showed you that they're going to default. It's going to be making sure that you're actually having 3 to 5 credit lines, at least 3, to help you, whether those be student loans, installment loans, charge card, revolving debt, mortgage, car loan, student loan, credit card, 3 credit cards, 1 card, whatever the combination is that you feel like you need it to be. That's what you need to have. You know, you have that. And then sometimes people are like, oh, well, I'm just going to go take out a personal loan. Well, there's different things that are going to help your credit score move. So ideally, you want to deal with revolving debt. Okay, because usually when you're looking at installment loans or you're looking at personal loans, which are going to be installment loans, those are more like for like relationship status, right? So if I had to compare it to something, whereas when you're looking at credit things to move your score quickly, it's going to be, if you're maxing out your cards, paying them down and things like that. So I just wanted to, I just wanted to get on here and touch on that because I think sometimes it can be confusing. You see so many ads and so many people out there saying, oh, we can delete any judgment. We can delete foreclosures. We're going to delete repossessions. And that's not true. That's not a guarantee. And then you have people who are like, oh, well, just get a new CPN or buy 100 trade lines or let me just do a credit suite and blah, 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 blah. And hey, to each his own. You do what you do. But the way that, and it's funny because I had this conversation with somebody the other day and they were like, what does it matter how my credit got good as long as it gets good? I said, okay, that's cool. But what if the person who did your credit or when the credit was done, they stole a dead person's social? And then it looped back around to you. Then do you care? So you have to look at the whole scale, the big picture. So when you are going through credit repair, of course, if you are needing help with credit repair and you want to use a company, Peyton Credit Services is here for you. Boom. If you want us, we're here. Okay. But if you choose to opt to do it your own self, we do have options available to you from Finances on the Rise. We have our Fix Your Credit ebook for $19. It's going to help you do what you need to do. And it's going to give you that piece that you need to help you build your score. So the biggest thing is even if you choose to do the repair yourself, whatever it is, bankruptcies, it doesn't matter what it is. If you're not taking the effort to build your score after those decisions are made, then it's not going to matter. You'll just have a bankruptcy and a low score. Or repaired credit and no score. Don't get confused. Credit repair is credit repairs, repairing the inconsistencies or the things that are incorrect on your credit report. Then you have credit building. That's the act of building your score. And then you have what they say, credit restoration, which is restoring your credit back to where it may have been. So you just want to make sure that when you're doing these things, when you're making these decisions, that you are completely prepared and well versed. Because if you're not, then you're not. So, I want to see you guys be great. I want to see greatness. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I get on here and I do these videos and I share the tidbits that I do. So like I said, if you guys have any questions, post them. If you have any thoughts or any feedback, just different things that you've seen, feel free to post it. First Tuesday's coming up. So today's Thursday. First Tuesday's coming up. I'll be doing a home buyer workshop online. You can register for that. I'll have that somewhere in the next day or so. If you're on my email list, then you already got your option to join it. So if you want to join my email list, the best way to do so is to download the free credit score booster link that I have linked to this video. So not only will it provide you some steps to help you boost your score, but it'll also give you access and subscription to my email list so that you can learn about the things before anybody else does, because I do share the information there. So I give you tips, I give you education, I do webinars there, as well as different things that I might be having going on at that time. So I want to thank you guys for joining me real quick. I'm not going to be here super long tonight because sis is tired and I am sis. Okay. So, post your questions. I have this posted for a little bit, and I want to see you guys. Like, let me know. Let me know what you need. Let me know how you feel. All right. Thanks.